Gather round, friends. Let me tell you the story about the greatest woman who ever walked this earth, and the bastard who have devoted the rest of my life to hunting down. Be me, chubby 8-year-old, obviously bullied. Live in a shit town too, so not like I have a place to escape to. Mom and Dad aren't bad, but they are kind of busy with work, so they get neglectful at times. Not their fault. One day, Mom sits me down at the table. David, Mommy's pregnant. You're going to be a big brother. I'm not all that excited. I'm at that age where I'm starting to comprehend that money is a finite resource. A little brother or sister? Fucking gay, I'll get less stuff. Be a little shit about it regardless. Month before I turn 9, the baby is born. Still not all that excited. Then, I see her. You should have seen her. I was 8 years old, but I remember clear as day. Charlotte was the single most beautiful creature I had ever seen. Can't even believe I was unhappy for 9 months. She's so beautiful, Mom. I take care of her as much as possible, becoming incredibly dependable. I gave zero shits about changing diapers or cleaning up baby puke. No matter what she did, whether she bit me, stuck her finger in my eye, pulled my hair, I didn't care. This baby was an angel. My angel. I love you, Charlotte. Fast forward, she's 4 now. She's a shy kid, but she adores me. Mom thinks she's got something wrong with her because she doesn't socialize. She has friends, but rarely actually talks. When it's just me and her, she never stops. She's got the most wonderful long curly brown hair. The kids don't pick on her, they just ignore her. That's okay, Charlotte. I'm here. I was still picked on a bit, but it wasn't as bad anymore. I had started to lose weight, just from playing with Charlotte outside all the time. Charlotte's 6 now. I'm now no longer fat. I'm not hot by any means, but I lost my flab. I looked deliciously average. Start becoming interested in girls. That's when I met Alyssa. Cute, charming 7 out of 10 body, with a nice smile. She was into all kinds of art and drama stuff. She always drew me pictures and stuff, and within a few months, we were dating. Alyssa loved how close I was to Charlotte. She thought it was so sweet. Charlotte, on the other hand, didn't like Alyssa. She was jealous. She would be moody on days when Alyssa was visiting, and sometimes she would refuse to talk to me or would act out. I didn't have the heart to scold her too harshly, so, for the most part, I tried to gently get her to calm down when she acted up. I noticed something else that was absolutely adorable. After I spent time with Alyssa, Charlotte played hard to get. I realized that if I chased after Charlotte and basically begged and worked for her attention, she would quote-unquote forgive me, and we would go back to being inseparable. Fast forward to 16, still with Alyssa. I get a summer job so I can afford a beautiful necklace for her. It's $1,600 plus tax. White gold, with a sapphire heart surrounded by diamonds. Buy the necklace. Wait until just the right time to give it to her. I decided to wait until Christmas. But then, one day I noticed people snickering behind my back. My best friend comes up to me. Listen, David, I don't know how to tell you this, but I thought it would be better if you heard it from a friend and not from some random dickhead. Alyssa's cheating on you. I felt my stomach come up to my throat. I couldn't reply. He told me a guy in my class had been having sex with her for months. One of the guy's friends found pictures of her sucking his dick on his phone and texted the pictures to a few people as a joke. Confront Alyssa at lunch. She doesn't deny it. Says she stopped loving me months ago. Basically says she did it to feel needed. Says she didn't really feel like I loved her. Says I always put other people before her. Says the other guy was really good in bed. Talked her into it and gave her all the attention she wanted. Pathetically beg her to make it work. Rejects me. People make fun of me for still being a virgin. People ask me if I could taste the other guy's cum when I kissed Alyssa. Go home. I'm a train wreck. Charlotte comes to my room and sees me crying pathetically. She cuddles up to me and comforts me. She's more mature now. She understands emotions a little better. She sweetly kisses my cheek and tells me she loves me and that she wants to spend every day with me. Says she can't be happy if I cry. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. I spoil the hell out of her over the next few weeks. It's hard, but I bring myself to destroy all of the things that I had. Let slip to Charlotte that I miss Alyssa's drawings. Alyssa always drew cute pictures for me, almost daily. I had them saved in a book. Just when I was thinking of selling the necklace to a pawn shop, Charlotte gives me a present. It's a drawing. She drew me a picture to make me happy because I told her that Alyssa's drawings always cheered me up. In return, I gave her the necklace. An 8-year-old girl with a $1,600 necklace. Parents were pissed at me for giving to her, but fuck them. That's when I decide Charlotte is the only girl I need in my life. I start hitting the gym, motivated by hatred for Alyssa. I'm 18 now, about to graduate high school. My body is decent now. I'm a solid 7. True to my word, I never had any other relationships. I just had one-night stands and fuck buddies, but that's all. Charlotte is becoming a talented artist. She loves to draw me pictures. She's taken up singing too. She's shy, but she always sings for me. When she was little, I used to sing her to sleep. Now sometimes, she would sing me to sleep. Charlotte's 14 now. She's become a talented artist. She's taken to writing poetry too. She's still a shy girl, but she's made some great friends. I'm still away at college, in my last year actually. Living in a small 2-bedroom with 2 roommates. She calls me every day to talk. I've become a lot more social, but Charlotte is still the center of my world. All of my friends know her. On weekends, I drive home, pick her up, and she spends them with me at my place. Take her on campus tours. There was probably not a single photo of me that didn't have her in the frame. Take her on little dates sometimes, just us, sort of as a way to catch up and get some one-on-one time, but also to subtly show her the level of care and respect that she should demand from men in her life. She starts getting interested in boys. Over the years, she's had all kinds of boyfriends, most of them I approved of. She normally dated shy, geeky boys. Fast forward, she's 17 now. She's come out of her shell a lot. She's graceful. She's beautiful. Her smile would turn hell into paradise. She's intelligent, top of her class. She's now a wonderful artist and a talented singer. She has all kinds of options, but she opts to go to college for art. She loves how happy her artwork made people. My parents are a little worried about her choosing an arts major, but they're proud of her. And so, she went away to college. She was perfect, B. Everyone fell in love with her from the first second they saw her. If she got posted to a "you love, you lose" thread, everyone would lose. That's so fucking cringy. She was a stunner, but really, it was all in the smile. That smile. You could tell she was happy. She radiated happiness. But there are some people whose only satisfaction in life comes from destroying beautiful things. I remember the night I got the call. I was at home. It was 1 a.m. My girlfriend was snoring beside me. Charlotte was now 19. She was crying hysterically. I couldn't really make it out. I managed to get her to text me where she was. Some house party near her school. My girlfriend woke up, demanded to know what was happening. Ignored her, grabbed my keys, bolted, drove all the way to the address that Charlotte sent me. Run up to the house, find a bathroom upstairs. There's a group of 5 people crowding the door, trying to ask Charlotte what was wrong. I ask what was up. They tell me she locked herself in, refused to open the door or answer anyone. party host was apparently being a dick about it. I shoo everyone away and knock on the door. "Charlotte, sweetie, it's David. I'm gonna take you home." I hear her tearful voice on the other side. "I don't want to go home. Can I stay with you for a bit?" "Of course, baby doll. Just open the door and I'll take you home with me." She opens the door and she's a mess of tears. I help her up, put my hoodie on her, put the hood up, and escort her out. Ask her what happened. She won't tell me, but I have a sickening feeling. Ask her if I need to take her to a police station. No. Do I need to take you to a hospital? I just want to shower and go to bed. She showers at my house. I give her a pair of track pants and my hoodie to wear for clothes. Comes and sits beside me on the couch. Cuddles up to me and falls asleep in my arms. In the morning, I ask her if she wants to go home. No. You need clothes. She refused to go back. Gives me her dorm key, tells me where to look. I take the day off work and basically order my girlfriend to do the same. Go to her dorm. I surprise her roommate. I recognize her as one of the girls trying to talk to her through the bathroom door. She asks me if Charlotte is okay. I don't know. What happened? I don't know. Go home to Charlotte. She stays with me for the whole week. I take a leave from work stating family emergency. I contact her school to report the same thing to give her an excuse. Still don't know what happened, but I'm starting to get the idea. Someone hurt you, didn't they? I ask her. She admits it. A guy had been continually bothering her for sex all semester. He got drunk. Charlotte went to go to the bathroom. The ground floor one was occupied. She went to the upstairs one. He followed her. He muscled his way in and forced himself on her. She was too drunk to fight him off, but sober enough to remember every detail. I was in a rage. I was so unbelievably angry I couldn't even fathom it. But I couldn't leave to go after him. My Charlotte needed me. I begged her to go to the police. There's no point, she said. They can't unrape me. She eventually returned to school, but her grades slipped. She caved to the pressure and accused them of rape. The police and the general public raked her over the coals. There were people all over social media calling her a slut and a tease. His word against hers. Not enough evidence to get him arrested, but at the very least, he was kicked out of school. She eventually quit school after her grades dropped from 90s to 70s to failing. I let her live with me for free. Girlfriend didn't like that. Girlfriend yelled at her for being lazy and told her to, quote-unquote, get over it. I kicked my girlfriend out. Charlotte is the only woman I love anyways. She gets a job eventually, flipping burgers. Her depression spirals. I can't seem to bring her out of her rut, and it makes me spiral as well. She gets fired for skipping work because some days she can't even get out of bed. And then one day, on my way home from work, I got an idea. I went to the store and bought her a brand new book and new supplies for her art. I came home to surprise her, and she wasn't home. I found the note. I'm sorry, David. I knew if I said goodbye properly, you would stop me. I wanted to see you one last time, but I didn't want you to be the one who found me. I'm gone, David, and I have been for a long time. I tried to fight, honestly, but I lost all my friends. I watched my dreams die, and all the light in my world seemed to fade away. All of it, except for you. You were always there for me. From the day I was born to the day I died. You gave me everything you possibly could. And I can honestly say I treasured every second spent with you. You meant everything to me. You were my world. The one person who loved me more than anything else. The one person in my life who was willing to throw it all away just to take care of me. And that's why. My life was over for a long time, but for a while, I've just been dragging you down. I made you lose your girlfriend. I made you miss out on promotions at work. I've been a burden. I know you might not understand, but please believe me when I say that this isn't a tragedy. This is my gift to you. My repayment for all your kindness over my lifetime. I'm freeing you and giving you the chance to live a happy life without having to take care of my cold, destroyed heart and my fragile mind. When I lost everything, you were the only one who treated me like a human being. And for that, I am forever grateful. I know I've asked a lot of you, David, but I just need one more thing. Please, live. Live a happy life. Fulfill your dreams and find enough happiness for the both of us. I promise you that on the day you die, I'll greet you at St. Peter's with a smile. I promise I'll draw you a beautiful picture and show you when you arrive. Thank you for being the most wonderful big brother anyone could ever dream of. Love, Charlotte. I already knew I was too late, but I called 911, reported it, got in my car, and started driving around town. I frantically called every friend I could get a hold of to help me. The police found her. I came to identify the body. Among the personal effects found on her body was her wallet and the necklace I gave her. In her wallet, it was filled with little notes. I used to write notes for her sometimes and put them in her room. You can do it, Charlotte. I believe in you. Stay strong. Smile, you're beautiful. I was too shocked to cry, but when I saw the notes, I fucking lost it. Cops came to my door because they thought the place was being robbed. I destroyed pretty much everything I owned that night. I didn't leave the house for weeks. I was content to just starve to death, but my parents came and took me back to their place. I refused to sleep in my old room. Instead, I slept in hers. I still to this day can only sleep if I'm cuddling one of her belongings. Usually a sweater or her childhood blanket. I remember her note. I'm sorry, baby doll, but I can't do this without you. Charlotte was the best thing in my life. She was the source of all my happiness, and she was gone because of one guy. I've started feeling anger again. I've spent the last 6 months searching for him. He changed his name because of the rape accusations. I know where he went to school after, but he graduated. I know what he looks like. I haven't found his new name yet, but I will. And I will destroy him. To my dear, sweet, beautiful Charlotte, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I don't have the courage or the strength to live without you. When I go to St. Peter's, my hands are stained red. I'm going to greet you with an apology. I hope you understand. I love you, Charlotte. You were the most wonderful creature on this earth. Your existence was God's gift to mortals, and I'm sorry I couldn't protect you. I'm sorry I couldn't do what you asked. I'm sorry I couldn't fix it or make it all better like I could when you were a baby. I'm sorry for a lot of things. Believe me, baby doll, I want to be happy, but it's not possible. It's just not possible without you, but it's okay. You gave me 20 years of pure bliss. The happiness I felt every second I spent with you was a lifetime's worth. Farewell, sweet Charlotte. I'll see you at St. Peter's. That's my full story. Thanks for listening, guys. I know it seemed like I was ignoring everyone else here, but I wasn't. I read your replies. All of them. Charlotte would have appreciated your kindness too, so yeah. Thank you. I'm going to bed, guys. I need to think some things over. All of you have been wonderful. Thanks for listening to me.